videos, or if you haven't seen the previous videos, go click on the bio and you'll find other videos that I've done so far with the helmets, gloves, jackets, trousers and gloves. And it's all broken down into stages. So we're continuing. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. I feel such a fucking dick doing this. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Okay, hopefully you're enjoying the content so far, and hopefully you're finding it informative. This is the last of element A, the equipment and clothing. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. We've got it broken down into stages so I don't drone on too much. All right, so we're gonna have a recap of what we've covered so far and a quick chat about the clothing again. Just a brief oversight of everything. So with equipment and clothing, you want it to keep you warm and dry and as well protected as possible, particularly this time of year when the weather's a bit rubbish. What you're looking for the equipment is protection on the sticky out bones, which are your head, shoulders, elbows, wrist, hands, back, hips, knees, ankles and feet. Regards to helmets, so we'll start off with the helmets. We're going to have a quick recap of the clothing again, just a quick gloss over. Fuck, I've said it already. Hi, welcome back to the video again. Hi, welcome back and thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen any of my videos, go check them out. Okay, we have covered element A so far. We've still got to finish off on element A before we move on to the machine controls and how they all work. We're going to have a quick recap of what we've covered so far. Only going to gloss over it briefly, and then we're going to go to the other stuff that you can use to keep yourself protected. So, as a general rule, what we've got is you want your clothing to keep you warm and dry and as well protected as possible if you do have an unscheduled dismount. Okay. And what you're looking at protecting is the sticky out bones, which is your head, shoulders, elbows, wrist, hands, back, hips, knees, ankles, and feet. All right. So we'll start off with a helmet. It's the only legal requirement that you need to wear. Okay. The rest of it is all down to personal choice, but I'd recommend being covered from head to toe to keep yourself protected if you do have an unscheduled dismount. Helmets are the only legal requirement. Also with the helmets, make sure they comply to the European safety marks if you're in the UK. Make sure that you don't buy a second-hand helmet. Do not buy, no. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far and you're finding it informative. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. I'd appreciate that quite a bit. Okay. But we're still continuing with element A of the CBT. All right. So we've covered the clothing so far. We've just got the equipment to go. This is going to be a short video, probably about 5-10 minutes long max. And we'll go through the equipment to keep you warmer. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. Okay, they are broken down into stages. So we've got a helmet video, a jacket and trousers video, a glove video, and a boot footwear video. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. And hopefully you're finding it more, not more. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far of the equipment and clothing. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. And hopefully you're finding it informative for when you turn up for your CBT, if you're doing a CBT. All right. So we're going to have a quick recap of what we've covered so far. With the equipment and clothing. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. All right. Hopefully the info will help you on your track. Fucking terrible. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. Click in my link, bio, or whatever it is, and go and have a look. and see the videos. I try and keep them fairly short so you don't get too bored of them. In this video, what we're going to do, we're going to cover the equipment, but we've covered the clothing. We're just going to have a quick recap of the clothing. So we have covered the helmets, gloves, jackets, trousers, and footwear in the previous videos. And like I say, we're going to have a quick recap of what we need to wear. So as a motorcyclist, you are vulnerable from the elements of the weather and from falling off, having an unscheduled dismount. Okay, you want to be protected from head to toe. Bucket. Hi, welcome back to the video. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. It will get more interesting for you, more experienced riders. We will look at machine controls and how they all work in the next video. But for now, we're going to stick to element A of the CBT of the equipment and clothing. Okay, we're going to have a quick recap of what we've done so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. And hopefully you'll find the info that you need there. Any questions you have there on it. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Okay, hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. And hopefully you'll find it informative for when you turn up to your CBT or start to ride. Okay, so we're still continuing with element A of the CBT, the equipment and clothing. We're going to gloss over element A of the clothing, helmets, gloves, and all that sort of stuff. We're just going to have a quick recce of that one. Just a little recap. No. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Okay, hopefully you're enjoying the content so far, and hopefully you're finding it informative. This is the last video of element A, which we'll be doing. Then we'll be moving on to element B, which is the machine controls and how they all work. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. Okay, there's quite a bit of info on there about buying equipment or looking at equipment. Okay, and what to look out. No. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. This is still continuing with element A of the CBT, the equipment and clothing. This will be the last video of element A. We'll be moving on to element B after this video, which will be the machine controls and how they all work, which we'll start that hopefully on Friday / Saturday. But we're just going to have a quick recap as to what we've covered so far. So what you're looking for the equipment and clothing is you want it to keep you as warm and dry and as well protected as possible if you do have an unscheduled dismount. Okay, that's a crush to you and me. What you want to protect is the sticky out bones, which is the head, shoulders, elbows, wrist, hands, back, hips, knees, ankles, and feet. Okay, so that's what you're looking for all the armor to be in them sort of places which stick out. Starting off with the helmets. Okay, now the helmet is the only legal requirement that you need to wear. Okay, the rest of it is all down to personal choice. Okay, but I'd recommend getting covered from head to toe. With the helmet, they come in 3 different shapes and forms. So you've got the full face helmet, which offers the best level of protection. It's got a solid chin bar across the mouthpiece, which is going to offer you the best level of protection. Next up is the open face helmet. So the open face helmet is going to offer you the least level of protection out of the helmet styles. Okay, because it hasn't got the chin bar here. Normally they'll come with a visor. If they don't come with a visor, they'll come with goggles. If they don't come with goggles, then buy some goggles to go there. You want to protect your eyes. Okay. Next up, helmet number 3 is the modular helmet, flip front helmet, full opening face helmet, whatever you want to call it. Now, with that particular helmet, okay, we do use it as instructors as a convenience. We can flick the front up, tell your student what he's done wrong, have a quick debrief with the student, pull it back down, and then carry on your journey. So we use them for convenience, really, and you'll see people like police officers using them, the delivery guys, they use them. Okay, and it is a convenience thing. With the helmet, okay, what I do say is always buy a brand new helmet from your local dealer. And when you go to your dealer, get it secure or fitted properly. Okay, what the dealer will do, will push it around and make sure it does fit all completely nicely. When you do try the helmet on, make sure it will be a bit tight to start with, but it will, over a period of time, it will give and get a lot more comfortable. All helmets must comply to a safety stamp, which is the ECER 2205 label. Okay, but in January 2024, the label changed to a 2206 sticker on it. It's normally located on the back. The ACU gold sticker on the, or the gold sticker on the back, is actually, you can use them on a racetrack. With the helmet, do not buy second hand. Okay, I know it's tempting to go on Facebook or your social media groups and buy a second-hand helmet, but you don't know the history of it. It might have been dropped, might have been an accident, might have been repainted. All right, so if anything, just stay away from second-hand helmets. All right, make sure that the strap is always done up at all times when you're riding. Okay, you don't want a helmet coming off. That strap is there for a reason. It's to stop the helmet from coming off your head if you do have an unscheduled dismount. Okay. As a general rule, what we tend to say is if you drop your helmet, you should ideally replace it. Okay, you can pay to get it sent off and get it checked, but to be honest, it's entirely up to you what you want to do after you've dropped it. All right, on to the trousers and jackets. So with the jackets and trousers, what we have there is leather, textile, or the casual suits or casual clothing that you can wear, like the bike jeans, the Kevlar jeans, and the Kevlar t-shirt or long sleeve shirts. As a general rule, leather, it's not very warm, it can be quite restrictive, not very versatile. You can really chuck it in the washing machine and wash it, okay, but it is good under friction. So if you do fall off and go sliding on your ass down the road, and it does stay cool under friction and it will hold together. You look at the guys at race, okay, they'll fall off in their levers. They get up and it's just scuffed them up a little bit, and they get back to the paddocks, go get their spare bike, and off they go again out on the track. Textile jackets, on the other hand, they are warm. They are going to keep you dry. Okay, they are going to keep you fairly well protected. They are going to come up to a certain standard. Okay, but what you're looking for is making sure that it's got armor in the shoulders, elbows, and in the back. If it doesn't have that in it, then you can normally get it upgraded and get armor separately to go in. All right, for the textile jackets and trousers, it's normally sort of the style that you would wear if you're commuting to work and back every day. Okay, and normally break down, you can take the linings out and all that sort of stuff. On to the gloves. Regards to gloves, okay, this is your money makers. Look after them. What you're looking for on the gloves is a fastening to go around the wrist to stop the glove from coming off your hand, extra layers of padding on the knuckles and the fingers, and extra layers of stitching on the palms. Okay, think about it. If you do fall over, so first thing you do, you put your hands down. Okay, so that would happen on a motorcycle as well. You'll put your hands down, and that's where the biggest damage is going to get done to start with. On to the boots. Okay, again, up the airfield, what I see people coming up with, steel toe caps, trainers. Not the best thing to wear. Steel toe caps is a definite no-no. Okay, one, you can't get your toes underneath the lever when you're changing gear, and two, they could bend and crush and squash your toes. All right, so make sure that you wear some form of hiking boot or something that's going to give you a good ankle support if you do fall off or dap your foot down quite sharply. All right, on to the rest of the equipment. So as it's been pretty wet today out there, I've been training today. Okay, I have my textile stuff on. Okay, over the top of my textile stuff, what I've been wearing is a waterproof jacket. Now the textile stuff, yes, it's waterproof, but it does soak in water and it takes ages to dry out. So what I tend to do is, if it's wet or raining, even the roads are wet, you get spray from the other vehicles. Okay, I'll wear a waterproof jacket over the top of my gear. Now you can see by the snow, hopefully you can see that on camera, it's absolutely filthy from riding today. So that'll be an extra large size to go over the textile jacket. It's not going to be too tight, not too restrictive. Onto the trousers, same sort of principle. So waterproof trousers, they just go over the top of everything. They're absolutely massive. Okay, you can see they come right up to, almost up to my nipples. All right, so I do buy a bigger size so it just covers over and it's not going to be too restrictive when I wear it. The other option is onto gloves. Latex gloves, absolutely cracking idea. Buy a box of 100 for about a £5. Okay, and these are disposable gloves. You put them on underneath your normal gloves, and it's going to keep your hands warm and dry. Also, well, you can take your glove off, then you can touch dirty stuff on your bikes like chain and sprockets. Again, it's not going to get your hands dirty. All right. Other options: handlebar muffs. Okay, now the handlebar muffs, absolutely cracking idea. I use these in winter. So what I'll do, I'll just slot them on the handlebars like that. Obviously tie them on. I'll also zip tie them, cable tie them on so they're a little bit more secure. Nice big opening so I put my hands in and use my controls. Okay. On to other things that I use. Hand warmers. Now these hand warmers are an absolute godsend to me. They keep my hands warm and dry, or warm in the winter months. In the colder months, like last week, it was really cold. It was down to, I think, -3, -4. I was using them all the time. You can put them in your pockets. You can put them in your gloves. You can also put them in your foot and in your boots to keep your toes nice and warm. All right. Now, with a lot of clothing and equipment, it tends to be one color, so it is recommended to wear some sort of bright colors over the top. Okay, so what I tend to wear when I'm training is my high vis. Okay, so this high vis, if you look at it, quite bright up against the black jackets. Okay, and the problem is with motorcycle stuff, it does tend to be mainly dark colors. Okay, when I go out with mates and stuff, I do wear my fairly bright leathers. General rule of riding bikes is ride for your journey home, not your journey there. So I'll go out in the evenings with mates, and it's what, say 25 degrees. By the evening, it's cooled down a bit, and if I've just got all my summer gear on, then I will get quite cold on the way home. Now, when you get cold, your concentration levels do drop. Okay, so always ride for your journey home, not your journey there. All right. Other accessories that you can get to help you out in these winter months when it's raining: your footwear, your gloves, and all that will get wet. So what I've got is one of these heated sort of thing, boot and glove dryer, so it dries my gear out. When I come home, I just take all this off, chuck it all on here, and it'll just dry everything out. All right. Now think about your visibility. No, you don't worry about that. All right. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video so far, and hopefully you'll keep coming back for more. Again, like I say, this is helping you out in your first steps to motorcycling and getting the right equipment. So the next video will be the machines, controls, and how they all work. All right. Take care.